for having potential second conservatory. But I think that's it. Classroom run, maybe? Do we still have... Okay. Final chance. Classroom? Please. Please. I come back to you. This is going to be the final day where we have the rotating ability, so we might as well, at the end of the day, gain something new. And maybe find a sledgehammer to, you know, smack the box if we find it. Great start. Already a great start because we had a clock tower last time. Okay, for a moment I thought like that's a different letter. No, I'm hallucinating. Denmark. I'm sure you're paying out. That is not payout. Conservatory. 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 Breaker box. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. One gear room. Let's start counting. Sure. Payout. Okay. I'm satisfied. Ooh. Actually, observatories might be a better choice here. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Damn, son. Okay, I see a vision. I see a vision. Oh, and that is why... Yeah, okay, yeah. Brina said it. There was an endless experiment that gives you an infinite amount of stars or allowance. Okay, I see. At this point, you just draft the house exactly how you want it. And you know what? That's a perfect thing! This is actually a thing that should be a real thing after you, like, I don't know, complete a hard challenge with the Antichamber or whatever. As a permanent progression that you... Oh no. That you just have that all the time. Shit. I didn't check. What? I didn't check it? You sure? I couldn't dig anymore. I couldn't dig anymore. I thought I checked it. Went freezer and then called it. Yeah, but I couldn't dig. I thought whatever. Doesn't matter. Big, but conservatory. Conservatory. Good. I am glad. Alright. Standard, huh? Once again, not really a good pull in terms of things that could happen. But whatever. Drawing rooms for options. Corridor for progress. Conference room for items. Commissary for stuff. Well, back to building him, I guess. Hallway for progress. Add options. Dead end, please. That's also good. Nah, give me a dead end. And now I would like to have a lot of Mechanarium related rooms, because currently we are sitting at, let me count, 1. Also good, but not what I want. Spoon. And this one. Did I bought it? No. Oh, I couldn't bought it. That is what the noise was. Chapel for options. Fuck you. Kitchen for movement. Does it count on this as well? Oh, yeah. And we're even adding the salt first. We have... Oh my god. The aquarium counts... the aquarium counts. Period. 40 gems? Amazing. We somehow made more gems than we started with. And that was already a hard thing to achieve in the first place. Nice. Is this helping me? Somewhat. Yeah, parlor for gems. We don't really need them though, so whatever. For free. Perfect. Rotate once more, please. Thank you. Shovel? Nope. Security. Perfect placement security, by the way. For now. Each time you draft an upgraded floor plan and it's successful after I start the experiment? It is very confusing to me because this has never happened retroactively. I mean, I take it. I'm hoping that Randolph is giving me some more of that sweet, sweet science intel, which I can then use to, I don't know, somehow achieve something. And even though this makes no sense in terms of rules, I'm happily going to take it. Where's my shovel? In my hand, obviously. I bought it. Beautiful. Something like that could never happen with the jackhammer. We can rotate. We will definitely get the library in a method that is helpful for us. No for free. Happens every single time. I hate the library. Without the rotating power, I'm so sad. I'm going to tell you right now. This is the last book for us to read. GZ Halbdunkel. Wir finden auch sehr viele Sachen. Unter anderem, für uns fehlt jetzt noch ein Key für The Sanctuary und ich bin noch einer anderen Sache dabei. Ich entferne derzeit Crates und bekomme Letters. So we big progress. Ja, schöne gute Nacht. Rotonda. I thought so, yes, Halbdunkel. I didn't say good night to you, but a very confusing way of saying hello. Fuck you. Good. Good. Arguably better. I need the broken hammer. The broken lever. I already have it, yeah. No for free. Not really? Give me something else. I'm so confused. I thought I had checked it, my dude. There's no item to retrieve. Huh. I swear I jacked the check hammer. I'm having a stroke, boys. It's happening. Good, but no. Well, I have options thanks to the rotunda and all that, so I take a sparrow. That's an upgrade. Another letter. May I have the mail room, please? That is not the mail room. That is, however, something I also want. I'm back in a moment. Oh yeah, boys, let me tell you, the shrine is going to eat good today. I hope the shrine has a long-term plan. There is no realm that flies under the white flag. This is true, I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me check this. Is white an option? White is not. White is an option. Never mind. This is most likely a lie. This is green but handwritten. No realm has a white flag. Interesting. Oh yeah, right. These doors are not open by themselves. I forgot. Yeah, I wrote it down. P minus M. I have S, M, and W for The waves. I have no idea exactly what they are supposed to be, but I just have waves. Aww. Silver key? Silver key moment. I take the gift shop, thank you very much. Do I have enough so I can afford these things? No. I could do that, but I actually want to donate at the shrine in hopes that I get this again, or maybe even something better. Was ist ein cursed coffer? I recommend reading a book about this. And I think the book is actually the thing that allows you to buy this in the first place. I don't know what the cursed coffer is, but I may be finding out today. Is it 4? Okay. Okay, this is quite easy. This is quite easy to understand. And this is okay as long as, you know, I'm multiplying by the same number again, but otherwise I'm going a bit confused by that. Oh, you asshole. Give him another one. Dining room. Ooh. Nah, passage. How many layers can a dartboard have? Yep. Sure. Standard, by the way, standard. Not really useful. Maybe useful, because I've seen this is something I can craft. And a broken... Okay, boys, back to the workshop. We are building right now, and when I say building, we are making tools of destruction. After we've done some other bullshit. Nothing for free. Yeah, sure, why not? Now that I think about it. $10 diamonds from the box puzzle, from the parlor thing. So you've gone with the funeral parlor upgrade. Ugh. Give me something. Good. Good. 2 new letters, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this is the newest. Simon, following up on the map I created outlining the steam power duct system. I thought it would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that currently is only utilized outside the house and the location of the ground. Well, thank you very much. I think I have already known that. Just in case it wasn't implicit in my emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly to get some additional usage information for the VAC system they installed. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you. I often spend 10 minutes in the utility closet just pressing random buttons until coming up with a desired result, but I rarely understand exactly how it gets there. After half an hour on hold, I finally got to speak with the technician who personally designed the system and compiled a list of helpful operating system. I add the material on a separate sheet. I include this in the letter. Thank you. I hope it's all going well on the estate. I was discussing my communication with my other fellow technicians, Kimberly Thompson, and she suggested I disclose to you the location of the drafting strategy issues she personally found on the estate. The dormitory I knew, drafting studio I knew, library and bookshop, yeah. Like, we ordered the final one, we can read this the next time. I'm going to be mentioning members of our staff. Perhaps I should give you a brief introduction. Mr. Ennis Babbage is the house manager and my boss. Dirk Karen is the home office security. Randolph Moore, which is himself, is the lead lab technician, the network admin, humble author of this letter. I see. There is a text in the funeral parlor upgrade. I don't know if you have gotten this. No, I have not gotten it. And I obviously probably never will, I think. Unless it's the normal instruction from the parlor. So, yeah. Chef Champ. Head of the kitchen, maker of the tasty meals. Hardly Ruta, the Baron's personal valet, is retiring. Christoph, the chauffeur, and Robert Negula is the new groundkeeper. There's a handful of other names among the various lift-out and service personnel staff, but due to their infrequent mentions, I thought it'd be best to omit them for this courtesy introduction. Another successful experiment, another letter. You have certainly been keeping yourself busy, as it spent the last few days racking my brain trying to come up with new clues for you. I remind you of your mother's attempt, namely a new clue, and how fiendishly she hid the clues for the reader within the pages. Don't worry, I won't be hiding the clues for you. I'm imagining or requiring you to come up with text and magnifying glass. The truth is not nearly as clever or creative as she was. The best I could muster trying to be cryptic and mysterious would be something like break the bricks in the weight room with something that has handle and is very heavy. But I'm afraid... Okay, thank you, Randolph. He is really trying to be helpful. He is really trying. Hello, Jaden. However, this trying to be helpful is indeed not very helpful. Sure, I think it's time for food. We could also lose 22 diamonds. That is also a thing we could do. I do, however, not recommend it. For free. Pool. Pool. Thank you for solving the one problem I have. Ugh. Well, I could go up from security in both cases. So I think we're going to take a sauna, yeah. Sauna? Next to the pool? What is this? Good house design? How weird. Boudoir for more rerolls? Huh. I'm in a planetarium. Jaden, how are you doing? I hope you had a stress-free week. Mine certainly was. But first, we eat. Ah, yes. Let's walk a marathon, shall we, huh? Yeah, let's go down. You can get infinite upgrade disc if you already have all upgrades. You can re-roll, change them, but it's expensive. You can get infinite upgrade discs. Okay, interesting. No, 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 no! I made an oopsie. You're awake since 5. Holy shit. Well, the weekend has finally arrived, huh? Time for a big long sleep. Even I will be doing a big long sleep today. My girlfriends are on their way out, so tomorrow, which is already today, there will be no CJ on the way for the funny. So I can sleep until the middays already. And then go into the gaming phase. Am I blind? Hello, Alistair. I am blind. Holy shit. How dare you lay a fucking key there? Final room, give me a dead end or something like that. Okay, whatever. None of these even was upgraded. Okay, the first thing we're going to do before we do anything else, we are crafting the things we need for the trophy, probably, and make the sledgehammer to may or may not remove a wall in the chest room. After that, I have no idea what comes after that. Can I combine something with the moon pendant? No, that would be extremely expensive. Okay, something was combinable with the purse. What is combinable with the purse? The rabbit's foot. The lucky purse. Okay, sure. And there's my confirmation. I think this is all things we can craft. Yippee! Anyway, what are you doing? Doubles all money you find. Next to a casino. Okay, dude. Gotcha. This, and... Fuck. Damn, son. I don't have a battery pack. It's also increased to... Oh, it makes sense, huh? I'm tempted, okay? I'm really tempted, but I have 2 more rooms and there could, in the slightest, maybe, if the stars align and Earth is in retrograde, contain the thing I desire. Well, do I get 9 or do I get 18? Doubles all sources. Sure. I would like to issue a refund. Wait. Fuck you. Through foundation, okay. That is like made by the intern, yeah. Whatever. Is there anything else I could buy? I mean, I could. I could, but I don't really need to. That's the problem. Like, I could. Damn. Plus salt, plus silver spoon. We are going to run a marathon. Lovely. Apparently I've never opened this. Yawn. Okay, that is... You know, I never draw it. Have I gotten... No. Okay, this... Since I have now drafted this, confirms my suspicion I am missing a floor plan. Shit. I was hoping that Randolph might be telling me about that in one of the letters. The Chamber of Mirrors, draft bedroom from bedroom. That is, yeah, also funny. Where's... One coin. Oh yeah, okay. Always draw tunnel while drafting in this room. My favorite playstyle, intercontinental ballistic missile to the other side of the house. I highly recommend. Pebbles. Yes. Final room. Sure. Great start for tomorrow. This thing has an item up there sometimes. Come on, start beeping. Oh no, it isn't beeping. No, it could have been. It could have been. Damn. Close one. Do you take fall damage? You can't walk off the cliff. Trust me, if my character could walk off the cliff, I probably would not be sitting at day 71. This would have been done way earlier. Okay. Since we have a gorillion steps to take, how are we progressing in here? How many more crates do we have? Oh my god. I think we have to remove a couple more crates. Oh yeah, you talked about that. Yeah, when you clip out of the map, you have taken a wrong step. It must call it this day. Chamber of Secrets, at least from what I have inspected, like we solved it the previous day here. It contains 2 or up to 2, maybe not always 2, but it contains potentially a duplicate room you already have. In my case, I have gotten a second boudoir. Like, I have 2 of these. I can't show you, but I know I have 2 of these in my draft pool. Which is pretty cool, I guess. More dices. Other than that, yeah. I also could have gotten a secondary closet, but I did not take that because I hate dead ends and this thing can die in a ditch. Okay, listen, boys. Where could I get the most amount of information about the sigils? I thought I know the one of Koranica, but I don't. I do know Nuance is green. Arijah is violet and has poetry. Arch Ares is stormy and yellow. Fen Ares is red and military and is whatever. Okay, we know what it is. Because we already have them opened. But that is not helping us. Broken lever. Where could I get a battery pack? Is there any way in hell where I can get a battery pack? Can I go to the secret thing room from here? Yes. Okay, listen. Because I am missing one room. Where could that be? Most of the room additions were either from the studio and then like thrown around. Those two were special findings. Those were digged up. Those were in a tunnel. Though that... Where was this one? This one was like right here next to the thing, the gear thing. This one. There it was. Okay. That one was in a safe. Based on the colors we have, the most sense would be some sort of secret shop. But that could be wrong. It could be another green room. It could be another black room. It could be anything. But my brain would like it to be either a secret bed chamber or like a different shop. Just on the colors that we have already used, okay? No other reason in that sentence. Where could I... Where could I... It will not work. I'm going to try it anyways because I have so many steps and nothing else to do. But I'm 100% sure I will require the sledgehammer for this. The power hammer. Phone, what do you want? Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. Not working. I opened it but don't understand. Shit. Now I want to have it open even more. God fucking damn it. Okay, let's end this run. What item are we banking? We're obviously keeping the moon pendant. I wish I could get somehow... Like, can I just, you know, throw this away? So I know... I more or less can decide what items I want to keep? Is it that hard? I have never looked behind this, by the way. If they have hidden something on the stairs up, I would have never seen it. Do you want to know whether you can have the last found floor plan already or not? Given by... Okay. I am fairly certain I probably can. Can I with my current items? Because the most obvious for me, it is behind the chest wall. Which I would not be able to reach because of the sledgehammer. Actually, no. Given that how your brain operates, you would not say this if it would be there. could find it. Can I find a battery pack somewhere in here? Ah, fuck. Okay. The problem is, all of these items are like, okay. This is the only item that really matters. This is fine, but I don't really care. And yeah, the shrine is exactly the reason why, because before I run all the way back up here, I don't even want to go in this room because I'm really just annoyed by the fact that I don't have a battery pack. I think I'm just going to dump all my money into this guy here and call it a day. Fuck it. But before we are doing that... Nah. Huh? Oh. I can't override my blessing. Because I still have one active. Well. Yes. I really hope the stories are just a story. Okay, listen. Listen, okay? I have played enough video games to know when the game is asking you twice about something, that whatever you are going to do is most likely a really, really, really bad idea. Which implies me even more to do this. Oh. Cursed mode is now unlocked. Also, you're cursed. You can now select cursed mode when starting a new game file. Ah. Nice charm on the story. You have been cursed. Each time you draft a bedroom, you lose a step. Each time you draft a hallway, you lose a key. Each time you draft a green, you lose a gem. And each time you draft a shop, you lose money. Money is whatever. Each time you draft a red room, you lose all of the above. Okay, the aquarium just got the worst room in the entire game. By that alone. Cool. I think. Alright, we have 13 steps. That is cool. Do you have the throne room? No. That would still be enough to find the last floor plan. I think. Oh, I'm cursed for 2 days? Damn. Shit. There is something I have to do while having the curse. I can guarantee it. Something exists that I need to do. I don't know what. But hey. Okay. Why did I bought them? Because of Moon Pendant. Let's hope we take them with us. Having the Master Key is arguably very strong. Having the Emerald Bracelet is arguably even stronger. If I get